Imagine, if you will, a world where the crime rate is significantly lower because criminals find it nearly impossible to communicate without being detected. This was the dream of the early 19th century when the telegraph began to dot landscapes with its iron poles and wires, heralding a new era of instant communication. Yet, as history often shows us, every technological advancement carries within it the seeds of both promise and peril. Technology and crime have been inextricably linked throughout history. Each new invention has been swiftly adapted for both constructive and destructive purposes. The telegraph, for instance, was initially celebrated for its ability to send messages across vast distances in just minutes, a feat unimaginable in previous centuries. Law enforcement agencies quickly realized its potential, using it to coordinate efforts across states and even countries. However, criminals were not far behind in recognizing its utility. Fraudulent telegrams, soon became a popular method for con artists to deceive and swindle, exploiting the trust and novelty of this new communication form. As we journey further into this intersection of crime and technology, we step into the age of the telephone. The telephone brought voices into our homes, shrinking the world still further. But it also introduced a new category of crime: wiretapping. Law enforcement agencies saw it as a vital tool for investigation, enabling them to listen in on suspects. Conversely, criminals utilize phones to orchestrate their activities over long distances and evade local law enforcement. The telephone was both a boon and a bane, its benefits marred by the ease with which it could be exploited. When we fast forward to the present, the age of the internet, the stakes become even higher. The internet is a double-edged sword, a repository of human knowledge and innovation, yet also a breeding ground for cybercrime. Cybercrime has rapidly evolved, mirroring the trajectory of technology. From simple email scams to sophisticated ransomware attacks, the anonymity and reach provided by the internet have emboldened criminals worldwide. Phishing, data breaches, and identity thefts are now everyday concerns, affecting individuals and corporations alike. One might wonder what drives this relentless cycle of technological innovation and criminal adaptation. The answer lies in technology's inherent neutrality. Technology by itself is neither good nor bad. It is the application that determines its impact. This brings us to a critical point. The role of innovation does not end with its creation. Continuous oversight and adaptive strategies are necessary to ensure that technology serves to protect rather than harm. Consider, for example, the rise of artificial intelligence and machine learning. These cutting-edge technologies hold the promise of revolutionizing fields such as healthcare, finance, and yes, law enforcement. Predictive policing algorithms can anticipate criminal activity, potentially preventing crimes before they occur. But what if these same tools fall into the wrong hands? Machine learning could just as easily be used to craft more convincing phishing emails or automate hacking attempts. The challenge, then, is balance. As we develop new technologies, we must simultaneously create robust ethical frameworks and legal structures. These should be designed not only to utilize technology for public safety, but also to safeguard against its misuse. Policymakers, technologists, and law enforcement must work together to anticipate the ways criminals could exploit new technologies and preemptively address these vulnerabilities. In conclusion, technology's role in crime is a complex narrative of innovation and adaptation. From the telegraph to cyber attacks, each technological leap has been met with both awe and apprehension. What remains consistent, however, is the human capacity to adapt, to use our ingenuity to harness the potential of technology for good while mitigating its risks. As we stand on the precipice of even more groundbreaking advancements, let us remember the lessons of the past. With careful stewardship, we can ensure that technology continues to be a force for good, even as we navigate the challenges it presents.